see Rowan Atkinson or whoever at the time in your Cavalier or your Metro or your Rover, did they say, Harry, and take you on one side, maybe try to give you some advice?
No, they're very, but in fact, it did actually happen once. I never talk about sort of seeing other, but I do have a abiding memory in my head of driving around to Rowan's house. It sounds very showbizy, but it's the only time it's ever happened. And Robbie Coltrane was there, and Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, and they all had nice cars. And I arrived in my Cavalier. And they were all outside. It was a nice day, and they were all talking about each other's cars, and they looked at me, and I looked at them. And no one ever mentioned it. Just no one ever mentioned it.
There's nothing you can
No one
say.
ever mentioned the car. None of them, ever.
Anyway, what have you got now?
Let's, now we've got a Mercedes estate, yes.
Very
Nice. It's very small.
And?
It's too small. And my wife's got a Mini. Very good.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I want that car. It's called a Volvo.
I want
It's
that
got
car.
7 seats and...
Oh, there's a picture of it on the screen.
That's a Volvo, because I'm not allowed to drive, because my wife likes to drive. So I have to sit in the other thing, and at the moment, I sit in a car like this with an airbag here. This one, it looks very big. I either want this or the BMW one, which we tried out. It's fantastic.
No, you don't.
It's great. It's
I
fantastic.
assure you, you don't
and it's the
want
ideal car
don't.
for my wife to drive, because she's got blonde hair and we live in Notting Hill, and that's the car that people drive.
You're not just here to chat today.
Aren't I?
No, because earlier today, we had you doing some work.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. You see, the thing is, every week we are going to run an item called a star in a reasonably priced car. We've got the star, obviously. What we then needed was a reasonably priced car. Now, we talked to Hyundai. They said no. We talked to Nissan. They said no. We talked to Daewoo. They said no. Then we talked to Suzuki, and they said, sure. Eveliana, £9,995 on the road. In fact, it's over there. There it is. And what a beauty it is. The most beautiful car I've ever seen. And what we're in the world, absolutely. And the idea is that every week our star will take that round our test track, see how fast he or she can do it, and then we'll post that time on a board, and at the end of the series we'll be able to name Britain's fastest celebrity. Trouble is, of course, we weren't going to let you go out first of all. I had to try it with the other guys, and this is what happened.
Into the speedo, we're doing 27 before we move.
34 miles an hour. No, look at this, it's going well. I once drove a super tanker that was a bit like this.
Really? Similar sort
We're going off, we're going off, we're off the track.
Have a bit of track with us there. Which is a pain.